Let me show you my build. I'm Chronomancer, maximizing time freeze duration, using time step to reset the cooldown of the skills. So the tree is all about skill effect duration. Whenever you can reach it, you just go for energy shield or skill effect duration. Skill effect duration, more duration, skill effect duration. I'm using the Adorn Diamond to increase the effect of the corrupted jewels, magic jewels. So from this jewel I can get up to 34 increased maximum energy shield and 17 increased skill effect duration. If I go to 80 or 90, 100, it could be even more. I don't have much attack skill points. I basically just use the chaos levels and with it some chaos damage here. So this is all my damage points. I don't have any damage points, so I just use the duration as the damage scaling. This one is for bossing, to do the incinerate house damage. So the tree is pretty simple. There's no weapon set 1, weapon set 2, just to keep it simple and do not panic in the fight, so I can swap automatically. And there's no change in my energy shield, nothing. I just have one wand for using the chaos skill spells and the other for using fire spells is just for incinerating, that's it. Because they all spell skills levels, it's too expensive to buy. So to split it to chaos and fire levels is much cheaper. You can get a decent one for this. What are my skills? So basically the concept is I have unearth minions, which are unkillable. They do not take any damage, so they live basically forever. With my duration, it's 2 minutes duration time. Incinerate is for single bossing. If the boss doesn't die fast enough, I just use Incinerate. Maybe I will switch to Dark Effigy, but they're a bit squishy and hard to keep up, so I like Incinerate as an extra damage layer, and it's dealing house damage, which is synergizing with everything, with Despair, with the Wither effect, so everything is... So this is my defense layer of slowing down enemies and casting automatically Despair. I use Essence Drains for extra damage, so once in a while, just cast the Essence Drain Bolt if the minions are, or the enemies are not dying fast enough. And the main damage dealer is the Contagion. So I've got the house damage over time, which gets multiplied by 3 if it spreads. And the minions are spreading it, so if you create the unearthed minion for corpse that has been contagion, using a contagion on it, then the minion spreads it, so it's pretty much straightforward. So what I do, I have a scaling via self-cursing myself. So if I cast a curse on myself, I got 30% increased spell damage, and it stacks up. So I'm using the Cosprey's Will, which will grant me infinite duration of the curses. So if I self-curse myself, it lasts forever, the whole map basically. I use the reduced effect of curses on me, so basically the curses have no effect on me. This one is for avoiding freeze. Some of those nasty lasers from Abyssal Monster can just freeze you down. This gives me more spirit, which I need. I'm using 200 spirits, and this is the only way I can get more spirit. And I have a skill effect duration and cooldown. On the belt, more skill effect duration. This one is a pretty decent drink with all the resistances I need and house damage. And then I maximize spell levels. So, and skill effect duration, cooldown, spell levels, some resistances, and house damage. This helps me to curse enemies immediately, which helps me to activate my curses fast, and I don't have to wait for them. A bit clunky if you don't have these boots. Nothing special here, just a decent energy shield and resistances. And chaos damage. Spell levels of chaos. Fire spells damage. Yeah, that's it, pretty simple. To activate the curses, I use this Atzeri lure to reflect the curses on me. So I cast a Spellslinger. It just pops 4 curses immediately, return them on me. And I take it here to the temporal chain, so I have 5 curses on me, 150 more, or increased spell damage, sorry, increased spell damage. And this is how I boost myself. So if I start, it's a bit clunky, the start is a bit slower. So you just boost your Spellslinger. Check you have the Atzeri allure here. Okay, I have a nice Arcane Surge duration as well. Okay, so 100%. So I find the first monster. There's like a 1 monster that we can use. Okay, it's nice. So basically I can just curse them. And I got immediately 4 curses. So now I go to temporal chains. Curse them again. 5 curses. So back here. And now I use the Contagion. And create corpses out of it. So now everyone is cursed with this Contagion. And the minions are spreading it. So basically if I... How much stuff? If I create a new corpses, from the corpses died on the Contagion, it just pretty much lasts forever and keeps spreading all over. You see? It does do nothing. It does like a bigger one. I just use the Essence Drain on top. It makes the packs clear faster. I don't have to do anything. I just walk around. And I have 24 minions just running, doing the damage for me. And spreading the Contagion. So this is basically enough for the basic map clear. You don't have to press anything else. You just walk around for 2 minutes. Curses are forever. Minions are for 2 minutes. Arcane Surge, if you cast Unearth, then you get Arcane Surge for almost 1 minute. And it's pretty safe because the Unearth minions are not taking any damage, so they just last. They can outlast any damage, so the boss can hit them, and they are providing a nice meat shield. So I don't have to do anything, just from time to time, just recast the minions, keep them fresh if they die. I can freeze the boss, and then just use the Incinerate on it, use the beefy one. And use the another one corpse. Sometimes you have to direct the minions because they are just running all over the place. First, I will go down. So basically I'm just walking, slowing down enemies. They don't do any damage to me because everything is taken by my minions that cannot take any damage. Pretty fast, map clear. You just run around, everything dies. And very nice for the mechanics like rituals or breaches. Just everything just dies, the whole screen, you know how the Contagion works. So this is the boss. And let's see what happens. I just don't even have to go there. They will just die by themselves. I can help a bit.
Fate defines us all.
So pretty easy. What skills I use? So Unearth, Rapid Attacks, Duration, Culling Strike, Arcane Surge for extra mana again, Brutus Brain, they cannot die, Incinerate, Fire Levels, Virgin, Concept Casting, Concentrated Area for more damage, and this one for 20% more damage. Blasphemy, Temp Chains, Effect, Flow, more area, increased area, and Despair. Essence Drain plus levels, so I have like 32 levels. Swift Affliction for more ailments, more damage per 200 intelligence. I have 200, so it's like 16 more damage. More damage if I have full mana. Contagion. I'm using +3 on Contagion, so I have 36 level Contagion. It would be better to have this 2 slots as well, like Corrupted the Gem, and if I have like extra level and something more, maybe Chaotic Freeze, it would be nice, but this one with 2 modifiers, it's bloody expensive. Temp Chains, this is for the self-cursing, and nice extra layer of damage maybe for Dark Effigy, but I'm not using them now. Convalescence for recovering my mana. And this is pretty nice because, let's say I'm damaged myself, I can just easily recover. And my cooldowns, I have 2 of those, and I can reset it again. So basically I have unlimited, I'm not even using the cooldown. So you see how many convalescences I have, and I have reset again. So pretty much if there's like damage over time, you just click on this, you spam this convalescence, and it just keeps you full energy shield. And in case you are in trouble, you just click temporal rift and you are full back on 100%. If you get big hits, you just reset and you are back with mana and energy shield back online. Withering Presence, this is a nice addition from the Cosprey's Will, that the Withering lasts forever, so you get 70% stack on the bosses. And yeah, got more damage while energy shield, or increased damage with energy shield, duration, chaos. Yeah, this is nice, you save 30 spirits on this. Bestlinger for self-casting, all the curses available, plus Atzeri Allure. Time freeze, more duration, casting, cooldowns. So you can do time freeze, the same thing. You have 2 time freeze, reset, another 2. So basically you can time freeze boss. You can time freeze boss for 18 seconds. I can do it twice, so it's like 27 seconds. Easy. I can do more. I could, if I go AB setup, I could probably do more chaos damage, like here. I can do chaos damage here. So it would give me a bit more damage, and I can, on the setup B, I can do increased duration. But the duration there's a nice synergy with everything. With Contagion, with Essence Drain. Everything lasts longer, so unfortunately it doesn't work on Burn, which is the Ignite is a different duration. So sadly it just works on the Essence Drain. And you see the Essence Drain, damage over time, just 20 seconds. So you get 20 seconds, you don't worry about it. Contagion, again, 22 seconds. So it just lasts forever. Yeah, my curse is infinite duration, so if I curse the boss, it just lasts on them. Yeah, that's basically it. Maybe if I get 3 totems, I will switch to the Dark Effigy. But the thing is, I have really nice focus now with 3+ spell levels. Yeah, it would be difficult to buy high energy shield +3 levels and +1 totem. Yeah, it will be expensive. This one gives you also not only spirit, but also presence radius is doubled. So basically, you see how big is the presence. Basically the whole screen. So anyone enters the presence gets withered immediately. And I have 70% withered magnitude, so really nice. Yeah, you don't need many attack nodes or damage nodes. Just this is it. Like, okay, chaos damage here, but that goes to the duration. There's a synergy here. Chaos levels, damage, withered. That's it. There are no other nodes. Everything else is energy shield and increased duration. Yeah, works pretty fine. I can clear on content, kill all the bosses. Yeah, pretty happy with the build. Cheers.